Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Golden Child here, coming to you with another video. In this particular video, we're going to talk about someone stole my DOT number. In the description box, I have located you, and I have put it in there for everyone to see. So if you want to choose to call this guy, you can. His name is what's his name? Name is Ayub Hussein. Ayub Hussein. So if you want to give him a ring, you can and find out what's going on with this dude. So apparently, this is a situation that's going on. A lot of motor carriers are experiencing this type of fraud. So this is going to be a good show. I I had to re-bring the camera around because it was getting annoying and it was a lagging time. So I had to go off of my data off my phone. I was going through the Wi-Fi, and it was an issue. So let me take a moment to log on my tablet and just give you guys the opportunity to get here. And I'm just going to give you the whole story of the situation. So the individual that stole my DOT number, I placed his contact information in the description. So if you want to give the brother a call, feel free to do so. All right. Just kind of bear with me for a moment. I'm going to check this out. Okay, I have my tablet because I really wanted to help you and kind of explain the situation. This type of situation can happen to anybody. So apparently I have put his information in the description box. So this was the individual that stole my my information. So I will find you. And by hook or by crook, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Mr. Hussein, yeah, we got your information, and I will be contacting the authorities first thing in the morning, and we're going to make sure we put a nip to the butt to this thing. So apparently, if you're just joining in, a matter of fact, let me give you some shout outs for those who are here. If you're here, definitely hit the like button. And as usual, towards the end of the show, we're going to have Q&A. I apologize for not being on camera. I have been trying to track this guy down, Mr. Hussein. So apparently we got you, man. So we want to get you, Hussein. So we I was over there in Iraq, man. So I have my ways to find you. So I put his number in the description. If you want to give him a call, you can. And I got his address as well. So we don't know if this is a fake address or not, but we're going to know for sure when I let the police know in the morning. So I just want to let my followers know about this situation, and to let you know that stuff like this happens, okay? You're going to have people steal your identity every day. You know, you got fraud and everything. So Mr. Hussein, don't let the little smile fool you, okay? So apparently it's someone here in Minnesota is using my stuff. So he's driving a 2012 Volvo, and I'll place his VIN number as well. So I will be contacting DOT. DOT has already been notified, so this is why I haven't been on the camera, because I was dealing with this situation. Okay, so I'm very floored, but I'm glad that I got you, man. I got you, you know. So I'm gonna find out more information. I'm still got my intel, and we're gonna get you. So I hope this don't happen to you, but it could happen to you. So I'm gonna definitely let you guys know about this situation. DOT is getting an influx of people getting stolen DOT numbers, okay? And then what they're doing is they're filling out carrier packets and submitting it. So if you have your authority, you want to start. It's an influx. Apparently, I've been hit. Of course, I have my information on YouTube. My stuff is public, so I have. I know that I'll probably be an easier target than most, but I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. So I already know that. I'm trying to refrain from my anger with this smile. Okay, so But I has tracked you down. I got your information. We got it on here in the description box. So if you want to see who this individual is, feel free to look in the description box, and I will doing it. Ice Water said how they getting the shirt. So apparently my insurance company is was sending these certs out. So they were filling the carrier packet. They created another Gmail account or another email regarding my business, and the individual name is Bob Simmons. Okay, of course, Bob Simmons. If you want to, I won't put Bob Simmons on there yet because I think Bob Simmons is the mastermind on this. So I'm going to hold off on Bob Simmons at the moment, and I will probably have to contact some military friends to see if we could go ahead and handle Bob Simmons. So Bob Simmons, Golden Child is coming for you. So you don't want to get on my bad side. And I know Bob Simmons is a fictitious name, but apparently there is some IT people that I know. You set up a email account, and we're going to track your email and all of that. So I'll have some military friends to go ahead and look for this fictitious Bob Simmons. But this guy here is Mr. Hussein. Yeah, you in Cali, right? But we're going to go ahead and figure this out. So thank you for joining the show. Let me go ahead and acknowledge some of you guys that are here. I know you got Charles Bandit, Truck Official, David, Alex Express. Definitely check out Alex Express. He's a part of the family, man. Real good brother, man. Starting YouTube, doing a lot of fitness stuff. So big shout out to him. Icewater 815. If you don't know, me and Icewater like brothers. So contact Icewater through his channel. You see his face on here. So if you are in a section, contact Ice, man. Ice is like my big brother, and he's very informed in this business. So apparently, if you just joined the show, someone have stolen my DOT number and slapped it on their truck and going around and saying that they're my company. So a few brokers was calling me, telling me about this situation, and they noticed it was kind of unusual. So I contacted the brokers, and they told me Bob Simmons apparently is going to be, it's a fictitious person. So giving his information is not going to be beneficial, but I have the driver information. So yeah, so if you want to go and give Mr. Hussein a call, feel free. You know, if you got my back, don't just say anything. You got my back, let me know. Go ahead and call Mr. Hussein, man, and I already dealt with Hussein over in Iraq, so I'm gonna make sure we deal with this Hussein. Apparently, Ayub, A-Y-U-B, Hussein. So we coming at you, man. So I'm doing an outcry to the Golden Child family, man. So if you in Cali, Montana area, let me know and email me at 404goldenchild@gmail.com. Okay, so at any rate, there's a lot of people, if you just joined the show, breaking news. This is why I haven't been on YouTube for a couple of days, because I had to find out what was going on. So apparently there are companies, or there's people there's creating these fake accounts, and if you have your authority, you need to contact your insurance company and tell them do not provide any certificate of insurance without having them contact you directly. I have notified my insurance company of the activities that's going on, but actually when tomorrow I will be handling some other business with Mr. Bob Simmons. So basically, long story short, there's an influx of people creating, I guess, using other people's DOT number. So I'm not the only one. I'm a victim of it, but I have found a driver, and we are going to be handling the proper steps to make sure we handle Mr. Hussein accordingly. And apparently, when you have your authority, you're a target. Okay, when you riding around a truck stop, they're gonna see your DOT number, your MC number, and they're gonna look you up, because all this stuff is public information. And what they're doing is they're creating they have their truck, but they might have fake license plates or whatever, and they will go through the scales like nothing's wrong and anything. But I have alerted DOT, so if they see that VIN number, they see Mr. Hussein and whatever, we're gonna go ahead and handle this situation. All right, basically, I know a lot of you guys are trying to figure out what's going on with the Golden Child. So I hate to repeat myself, but some people are just popping on board. But that was the situation. Someone took my DOT, Mr. Hussein, and I have his information in the description box. So if you want to just kind of look at the description and see this individual, if you want to give him a call, you can. Because apparently you're using my information, so why not use yours, right? So yeah, so we have tracked this individual down, or we're tracking him down. We're trying to figure out who it is. So I think Mr. Hussein is using other people's DOT numbers. So apparently, so I'm gonna make sure there's a few people just chatting along there. I'm sorry for the distraction. So I'm really upset, man, but I don't know if you could kind of see, but this is stuff that you're gonna see when you have a trucking company. People will steal your number. Okay, so Mr. Hussein is he picked the right guy on the wrong day. Okay, so I will contact some friends down in California, and you know, we're gonna try to figure out if this individual is actually living here or this is a fictitious address. But I've provided the address. I'm gonna go online. I don't know if it's a vacant house or anything like that, but I think it is. But we have enough information to kind of figure you out. So this individual is actually in Minnesota, so they kind of throw you off. So I'm already on the hunt. So apparently it's someone here in the oil field that kind of know who I am. And I guess, you know what? Well, let's try to see if we got another sucker. And that's what they did. So the individual is actually, and I have found so far, the individual is in Minnesota. So we're gonna go ahead and figure that out. So I was dealing with that. I'm sorry. I know I've been promising I would try to do contact every day, but I was on the trail. So I was on the trail calling some military friends and trying to find out what's going on. So apparently that house in California, I don't know if you could look online. I don't know if it's vacant or not, but the individual is actually living in Minnesota. So I already pinpoint that, and I'll probably have more information progressing through the week. So yeah, I'm gonna find you Bob Simmons. Okay, so I already know Bob Simmons is not real, but I'm gonna find your real name probably this week. So I'm gonna let you know. So if you guys want to do Google Earth and figure out if this, you could help me out and send me information. If you guys know anything about IT and if you know about this type of stuff, I wanna personally see this individual. So so please, so if you want to do Google Earth, I have provided his address, his phone number, his driver license information on there. So I'm gonna let you know that I'm gonna put you on blast and, you know, share this video and let people know that this guy, if you have your authority, this is what you're gonna run into. So I will contact some friends down in Cali, but I'm thinking that might be a vacant house. So so if you're just hopping on board, I know the title's probably throwing you guys off. Yeah, someone stole my ID, Mr. Hussein. I have one of the individuals, and the other individual is Bob Simmons, but I already know Bob Simmons is not a real individual. But Bob, you're in Minnesota, but I'm gonna track your real name. You know, you're using probably like a Google Voice number, but I'm gonna get you. I have my ways, so you know, I'm ex-military as well, so I already know what to do for people like you, man. So we got something special, the Golden Spouse special. All right, guys. So I wanted to. This is 15 minutes in, and I want to take the opportunity to kind of talk to you guys. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, it's 404 Golden Child is my handle. go over there, you know, follow me. I put other videos as well, different motivational stuff. It's not about trucking. I give you the other side of the golden child to let you know that, you know, hey, I'm not Mr. Poindexter here on camera, okay? Just because I don't, but I want to let you know I'm here, I'm real, I'm here to help you. I provide these videos to let you know so you could be successful. If you caught this in the tail end, you could watch this on a refeed, and also share this video to other people so let them know what to do, okay? In the event that you get in this situation, make sure you contact DOT. Because I am on YouTube, and it's easy to kind of get information on me, but I don't mind having that information out because you know, I know how to protect myself and mine. But I'm just let you know, if you're not in a position to protect yourself, you're just going to have to know that people out here are going to get you and game you. This is just life. So if you have your authority, make sure you contact your insurance agent tomorrow. Okay, first thing tomorrow, and let them know no certificate of insurance need to be issued if they didn't go by you. Okay, my agent already been notified, so we're apparently he can't use my DOT number no more because he can't get no more loads, because the certificates and the brokers he hauled for is going to be, you know, removed. So Bob, you know, we're gonna find you, Bob. I don't think that's your name, but we're gonna find you. But if you want to call Mr. Hussein, you know, I see you digging yourself in the grave, and I'm gonna pour this sand on top of you, man. No pun intended. No pun intended. So you keep digging yourself in the grave, man. I'm gonna put this pneumatic trailer right where it needs to be, where it needs to go. So at any rate, I don't want you guys to think I'm a violent man. I want you guys to get this information. If you're here, please hit the thumbs up button. It also helps me out on YouTube if you're here. Definitely, I like to give you guys some good information. It motivates me to continue doing these videos because it lets me know you guys enjoying this content. You you see value is here, and as appreciation, you can also you know, buy a copy of my book if you like. Okay, this is it, How to Obtain Wealth in 30 Days. You can pick it up at Amazon. I got the link in the bottom in the description as well. But yeah, any thumbs up or any comments is really appreciated. All right, guys. So at this moment, I'm gonna take any questions that you have regarding trucking, business, life, and money. I'm gonna try to keep this in within 30 minutes or so, but depends how many questions that you have. I will see if I can stay here longer. But I'm gonna have to get up a little early tomorrow to handle Mr. Bob Simmons out of Minnesota. Okay, so we're gonna get you, Bob. All right. Okay, I am the Star, the Beyonder of Free Thinking said, I heard this is going around now to steal advance money. Yes, this is exactly what's going on. Apparently there's crooks out there are booking information with loads. Now, apparently a lot of these major carriers are getting hit too, not just the small guys like me. Major carriers are getting affected. A lot of people are getting affected. So be careful when you get your authority, and make sure you have a good, strong relationship with your insurance company. And let them know, do not provide any certificate of insurances to any brokers out there, okay? So if you got people like Mr. Hussein that lives in California that's willing to get you, okay? I can't really see from Google Earth if that's a vacant house or not, but I actually have some friends down in that part of Cali, so I will tell them and see if they could do a drive by the house and just see if that's a fake house or not. But the mastermind behind this is so-called Bob, and Bob the Builder. So you're building some fictitious accounts, right? So we're going to find you, Bob. We're going to find you. We're going to find you. By one way or the other. All right, guys, let's see who's out here. Thank thank you for here. If you just hopping on board, hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Feel free to leave comments as well if you're catching this on the refeed. If you'd like to email, I'm totally caught up on the emails, except for the emails that they want those people who are interested to come up here. I'm not hiring no drivers at the moment because we are restructuring. We're moving everything from Georgia to Williston. So what makes my situation unique? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and before I get to the question, I just want to go ahead and just kind of explain to you. I'm in a position where I'm here. Those who know my story, I'm here in North Dakota, but my place of business is in Georgia, but I'm relocating my business here. Okay, uh, because it don't make sense to, I'm working here. Okay, so basically all the perks and everything is need to be here. So I'm having my office here. I'm looking at some property as well. So I will try my best to try to find a good spot for the business and to put the trucks in and probably have a little maintenance shop and all of that. So I'm trying to have a crew together and have a real deal. So when you come up here, I'm not playing around. So because I'm in transition, I had to be in communications with North Dakota and Georgia. So North Dakota hands are tied because technically my business is set up in Georgia. So because it's set up in Georgia and I'm in transition here and I have like a few more weeks to everything get actually situated because I'm working on a lease and working on a building to put my equipment at. So there's a lot of stuff I'm working on behind the scenes, and of course I have to build a website and all of that stuff. So there's a lot of things that I'm doing there, but I want to just kind of let you guys know I ain't forget about you. I'm not neglecting you guys, but I want to just kind of let you know that you want to be prepared when you come out here, because you have people who will steal your identity, okay? It's personal identity as well, not just business. So this is a form of being fraudulent abuse, and but I got my eye on the prize. Okay, so if you're here and you're getting your authority, or if you already have your authority, make sure you contact your insurance company and tell them do not write no certificates of insurance to anyone without going through you. You need to probably do that immediately. So especially those YouTube truckers out there. So I know that a lot of times we don't see eye to eye on certain issues, but at this time we all probably have to come together as business owners and try to put a stop to this stuff, because it will affect you. Okay, so if you're not catching it on time and if you're not letting the insurance know, a lot of times that the insurance company will send their certificates and they will take the product and then just sell it out in the black market. Okay, and there's a lot of human trafficking going on as well. So you don't want to get tied up on that. So the faster you remove yourself from the situation and tell them, look, if this happens to you, by you watching this video, you've been put on notice. Okay, they're coming for you. People like Hussein is coming for you. They're looking for vulnerable companies, new companies, and figuring your information out. So this could create a safety issue for you with your family. It could be like a hostage ransom situation. So yeah, so they are out here. Crooks are real. We are in hard times right now, and when you're in hard times, people do drastic things. Okay, people kidnap people all the time. People steal our identities, and this is some real situation. Okay, I joke around a lot, but this is some real stuff that happens to you. So be alert, and if you know anybody, if you know this guy, or if you in Cali, and if you could do a Google Earth, or if you could help me out as well, we going to put an end to this. So if you want to give Mr. Hussein a call, if you want to *69 your number and just blow the phone up and call him every hour or whatever, I'm not saying do it or not, but hey, the opportunity's there. Hey, you want to mess with me, so I'm going to put you out there. Okay, so Mr. Hussein, we tracking you down, but Bob, the builder, I guess Bob the Builder probably watched this show. Okay, so I'm just letting you know you're on the hunt, and I already know I pinpoint you in Minnesota. I just haven't get the city just quite yet, but I'm working on the city and their actual address, the mastermind for this. So, but they supposed to be in Cali, but turns out this individual is actually in Minnesota. It's right here in my backyard. So it's apparently it's someone who watched YouTube or know me from here and figure, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and try to use his DOT. They booked the load. This is crazy. They booked the load from Chicago to North Carolina. And the company loaded them. The broker loaded them and everything. They calling me with ETAs and everything. Hey, where's our product? I said, I don't know what you're talking about. So, yeah, this is the situation that's going on. So apparently, Mr. Hussein picked the load up and all that shipment was gone, and they trying to come after my insurance and all that. So I'm handling that situation. So please, if you have your authority or thinking about get your authority, make sure you have a direct line with the insurance company, the agent, and tell them no certificates need to be provided. Okay, this is serious business. I know people are saying, "What's the number?" The number is in the description box. So if you want to call Mr. Hussein, you could *69 your number and give Mr. Hussein a call. He's living in Montana, California. I put his whole information there, man. I found you, man. I put your whole information. I got your driver license, man. You know, I don't care about privacy issue. Hey, so you want to steal my privacy issue? I got your privacy issue right now. So your privacy information is there, your license, and we're going to find some other information with Bob. But Bob is going to be handled accordingly. Okay, so I would take the moment and answer some questions at this time. So I guess I might answer a few more questions, but I just want to let you know. Yeah, apparently you got a guy named Hussein stealing truckloads of stuff, and the broker called me. I guess when they loaded the information, they they never got to his destination. Okay, so they got loaded. They used my DOT number, Mr. Hussein, and him and Bob is another guy. So, but Bob obviously is a universal name, but I tracked him down already, and he's in Minnesota. So it's someone here in this oil field. Derek, thank you for the super chat. Derek says, is it the insurance companies that prevent carriers from hiring felonies? Hold on. Thank you for the donation. Derek says, is it the insurance companies that prevent carriers from hiring felons? I'm sorry, your thing keeps popping away. Or is it up to the carriers? It's up to the carriers, okay? Now, felons, if it's a non-violent felon, if it has nothing to do with, what I should say? If the felony has nothing to do with like arson or hijacking or stolen identity, like Mr. Hussein here, if it's something like that, you won't have no problem. Okay, so long as you don't have, if you have those issues, if you've been doing anything like DUI or something like that, or reckless driving and you killed somebody, misdemeanors, then you might have an issue. But it's actually up to the company discretion. Okay, so felons get put on in the trucking game all the time. Okay, I think Trans Am is one of, they're very felony friendly, I should say. So they'll give you a shot. That's one of the companies. I know Covenant may look out for you. CR England as well. There's a few companies that are willing to work with you if you have a felony. Actually, if you kind of go through, I have a playlist on my channel. I have interviewed a gentleman that had a trucking business. So I think the title is called Ex-Con Has a Successful Trucking Company. So you want to watch that video and go from there. So thank you for the question and thank you for the donation. Um, Let me answer a couple more questions because I have some more other calls to make tonight to locate. I'm gonna find your real name, Bob. I know Bob. I'm letting you know. I'm on the prowl, man. I'm like a bloodhound, man. So once I'm on the trail, I guess you probably watching this right now. Bob might be in the little comment section. So, uh, so Bob, I'm gonna let you know. You're in Minnesota. I already found that out. Okay, so you throwing me off when you say California, but you're in Minnesota, and I'm gonna have that city in a couple days. And you made some mistakes in this little thing you did. So uh, I'm just letting you know, Bob the Builder, we're gonna get you. All right, man. So if you get in your authority, you hopping on. I just highly advise you that this is an ongoing thing, and I've been a victim, and you could be a victim too. And all these YouTubers, I know a lot of you guys don't like me, but you know, you might want to take this message seriously. And some of these YouTuber truckers here, make sure you forward my video to them and let them know, hey, they need to contact their insurance company immediately, because I am very, very concerned about this because there's a lot of trafficking going on, of course, in our nation, and there's a lot of what they call a lot of crime going on. Okay, so I don't know. My insurance company has they upset. Okay, because apparently they're gonna have to figure this out because a truckload of goods has been stolen using my DOT number. So if it could happen to me, it could happen to you. And you guys who are YouTubers out here, and I know you guys are friendly and you're trying to help people, but not everybody who watches your videos care about you, man. They trying to see you fail. Okay, I'm probably one of the rare exceptions that kind of genuinely care for you and your welfare. So I want to make sure that you are successful. I'm gonna end this video because I gotta make some more calls tonight, but I want to thank you for watching. I'm your gracious host, The Golden Child. If you want to contact Mr. Hussein, his information is in the description. And if you also want to support the show, you could feel free to order a copy of my book. The link is in the description. It's called How to Obtain Wealth in 30 Days. The book will help you to get multiple streams of income and just different ideas how you could start generating. I know as truckers, we're trying to move ourselves and transition ourselves out of the truck, okay, if possible. Unless you enjoy driving, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm trying to get you another way of thinking, okay? And I'm not gonna say think outside the box because I'm telling you you're inside of a box and you're not. So I just want you to be creative and think about things and think about your family. If you have a trucking company, this is the type of situation that could put your family in danger, okay? You know, it's good to use virtual offices or other offices because people will try to kidnap your loved ones. And you making all this money, right? You a truck driver. So let's go ahead and hold ransom, okay? It's going to be like a paid in full scenario, okay? So you got to make sure that you stay on top of your company, protect yourself, have a relationship with your insurance brokers, and tell them do not write insurance policies and provide certificate of insurances to companies out there. So this is your boy Golden Child. You know, I'm signing out. Again, if you want to email me, if you got more information or any information about Mr. Hussein, and if you're in Cali and so happen to know if this is a vacant house, I believe it is, because the information I got is coming from Minnesota, okay? There were some mistakes. I won't say the mistakes that were made because, you know, I really not want y'all to really find, I want to find Mr. Bob. Okay, so that's why. But contact my friends from the military. We on the prowl. We already found out. Minnesota, I know you're around here. But we're going to find you. Okay, so we're going to find you. All right, guys, your boy Golden Child. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow with updates. And I'll be on the phone with DOT and see if we could kind of stop these guys. So I hope he ain't stupid enough to go through no scale. Hopefully he taking the back roads. But he got a 2012 Volvo. The VIN number's in the thing. We haven't kept Mr. Hussein yet. And be careful. I'm going to look up this individual. So if you see a Volvo and if it's, I think the tag is in Cali. Okay, the tag's in Cali, but we're gonna find you. All right? So I'll catch you guys on the next video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are a trucker with your authority, contact your insurance company tomorrow. Thank you, guys.